Hey, I'm going to do a walkthrough over some of my gameplay here, show you what I did right, some things I did wrong. So this is me and my boys. We were looting, and I saw that guy. I just started taking shots at him. Usually I wouldn't take shots, but I thought, well, maybe if I got lucky. I probably shouldn't have, because it was 3 of us. We could be going against an entire squad here. But I'm moving around to see if I can flank the guy. And sure enough, he pops out. My buddies distract him. My boys. So I finish him off. And notice, I did not try to kill him. I finish him all the way. Now my sons do. Greentail can't help but take someone out all the way. So I'm just here trying to see which way they are. And when I see them, I also heard this guy inside, so I threw that grenade to see if I could flush him out. It kind of worked on that guy. He made a run for it. I was able to shoot him in the back. Now, I want you to see what I do right here. So I don't want to just run right up this wall, because I could be taken out. I don't know if he's using a third person to peek or not. So I use that grenade to force him away from that corner. Then I rush the corner. And maybe it worked because he left that corner. As my boys had tried to flank him, he was able to get one of them, but I saved him. So we've moved on a little bit. But think of things like that, you know? You don't want to just rush around a wall where that guy could be watching you in third person. I know everyone says, oh, third person is so easy, it's for noobs, because you can, peek around corners. But that's also what makes corners so dangerous. So, if you're playing against everybody who knows really, how to play third person really well, like that poor guy, he had no idea I was peeking around in third person and took him out. So I had heard them in this building, and I had told one of my boys to set up on the other side and watch that other way. And we knew they were going to have to come out and save his buddy. And in a second, you're going to see when the other team arrives, I actually really like what they did. They did a good job. We're just going to wait. I was trying to decide what gun did I want to use, the AK or the M4. So when they come out, one guards, one tries to do the revive. So I got to heal. I call Colin over, cool breeze. He takes a peek. He takes a shot when he can. I'm just going to go ahead and cook this grenade and see if I can get him. So I was just checking our flank, letting cool breeze take point for a second. So he ran off. He probably shouldn't have. He should have kept watching that corner. But, that's okay. I understand. He felt like he needed to get some help too. But I'm listening. And then I hear, here they come. That guy probably was very surprised that there were 3 of us. Anyways, we killed him. Took all of them down. This is a little bit later. We're in this building. I'd heard some people. We rushed this building, threw grenades in, ran in, thought people were there. As soon as we got in, people started throwing grenades in and rushed us. So, and he died instantly, so it was just one guy trying to rush us. And a moment later, I run through, and cool breeze, he said his grenade bounced back and took me out. So, 6 kills for nothing. But it happens. One little mistake and your entire team can get wiped out. Alright, so this is a duo game. It's me and Striker and I, however you want to say it. So we had actually been going for a crate, and we heard a Jeep drive off with it, or with the contents of the crate. So we ended up grabbing our own Jeep, and we were kind of chasing them down, and we found their Jeep had parked. So we parked back here, and we thought, let's get them. We need that crate. We need those crate weapons more than they do. So I'm just trying to flank them, moving around to the left. Striker said he saw one of the guys by the garage. And then sure enough, I spotted him. So I leave him, because I want to try and bring his buddy out. And then when he knocks out my buddy, I thought, I don't know. I don't know if I should have done this or not. I was going to throw a grenade to see if that could take out their guy. But if it had, their guy would have rushed us. But I'm listening here, and I know, he's wanting to rescue his pal. I heard him drop down. I knew he was going to do that, and I couldn't let him. So I had to rush him as fast as I could. Boom. This is just a few moments later. We jump back on our Jeep. We're driving up the hill. And you're going to see what we do here. I want to put this in another video too, because we did such a good job. Let him jump out at that tree. So he took cover, and they never knew he was even at that tree. So I'm kind of drawing their attention using the Jeep here, the UAS. They popped me really good. Watch this headshot I'm about to get. Boom. That guy dropped down because I must have hurt him so bad. So I knew he had to drop, so I just lit into the Jeep. And goodbye, Jeep. Goodbye, bad guy. So we jumped in actually, we didn't take the Jeep anymore. We didn't take the UAS. We just ran down the hill, came to this building, and we did not like this positioning. We were totally in the open. We knew everyone would be in Pachinki, inside buildings. We really assumed that they would pop us as we ran across. So we tried to get, to some kind of cover. If you see where I put my tag, that's where I wanted to head to, but I didn't want to head straight there. And Stryker noticed these two guys to our right. He calls out the position. And, I mean, I had to start shooting because I couldn't let them see us. And we were just out in the open. We had to get the drop on them. So I'd get the guy on the right. Stryker would get the guy on the left. That guy on the left pops me really good, and I had no place to hide. I was going to lay down at the bottom of this hill, but Stryker popped him in the head, took him out. So that essentially saved me. So now we're moving in. We don't have much time. But that's why I like to move into the circle sooner rather than later, just in case something like that happens. We have to kill somebody and then just keep on running. And this poor guy, I don't know what he's thinking, trying to loot everybody in the end of the game. So, we were kind of interested. This was a weird spot to be in. It really wasn't that safe. No one could come from behind, but everyone else is in the buildings, and they were in better positions. The only thing we had going for us is we were the only ones over here, and everyone else was in those buildings. So we knew they had to fight it out. We kind of wanted to see if we could take a couple shots and aggravate the situation a little bit, but there just wasn't a whole lot to see. And I was really worried that there'd be somebody out in the grass hiding in a bush that we just couldn't see. This was just such an odd position to be in. And we only had 47 seconds left. There wasn't much for us to do except to try and stay alive and figure out where we're going to go. Everyone's going to rush to that final circle and be vulnerable. So my thought is, all right, I want to go to that rock. That's the safest spot I see. Let's smoke it. So I'm getting ready because I know this is just going to go down to the wire. It's just going to be crazy madness going on. At least that's what I'm thinking at this moment. During the moment. So I know they're running this way. And now I've given them cover. I was like, oh, crap. But it kind of worked out. Watch this. So I'm going to throw these grenades. Hoping maybe I can hurt them. Get them if they're hiding in that smoke. This is about to get crazy. Crazy, I say. And boom. They all died in the play circle. I don't know if my grenade hurt them a little bit. Wounded them enough to the play circle could get them. But we won. Chicken dinner.